Hey, Reddit, grab your popcorn. This is a kind of revenge story I never imagined I'd be living through. My name's Liam, 27M, and up until recently, I thought I had my life figured out. I was engaged to Olivia, 26F, my girlfriend of 4 years, and if you'd asked me just a few months ago, I would have told you she was my soulmate, the one person I could trust above anyone else. We had built a life together. We shared a tiny but cozy apartment, planned vacations, binge-watched shows on our couch late night, and talked about our future like it was a given. Our friends envied our relationship, always saying how we were perfect together, how we were #relationship goals. Last Christmas Eve, I proposed at our favorite lakeside spot, the place we used to sit and talk for hours when we first started dating. She cried, threw her arms around me, and said yes without hesitation. I was convinced I'd found my forever. Then, like all nightmares, it started subtly. A few months after the engagement, Olivia developed an unusual fixation on fitness. To be clear, she'd always been an active person, going for morning runs, occasionally hitting the gym, but suddenly, it was like a switch flipped. She begged me to hire a personal trainer, insisting she wanted to be in the best shape for the wedding. It was strange how persistent she was about it. At first, I chalked it up to wedding anxiety. Maybe she just wanted to feel her best for our big day. So, being the supportive fiancé, I agreed. That's when Tyler entered the picture. Tyler was exactly what you'd expect from a guy who makes a living off of looking good. Muscular, confident, annoyingly charming. He had that smug kind of smile, the one that made you feel like he knew something you didn't. From the moment I met him, I disliked him. Call it jealousy, call it gut instinct. But something about the way he looked at Olivia made my stomach churn. That feeling only grew worse as Olivia's behavior started changing. She became obsessed with her training sessions. She'd leave earlier than usual, come home later, and always had an excuse ready. Her phone was glued to her hand, and if I so much as glanced at it, she'd turn the screen away. The worst part? She started pulling away from me. The late-night talks became shorter. The random, I love you, text stopped coming. The kisses felt forced. I knew something was wrong. I just didn't know how deep the betrayal ran. One night, as Olivia showered, her phone lit up on the nightstand. A message from Tyler popped up on the screen. Last night was incredible. Can't wait to see you again. My heart stopped. I stared at the message for what felt like forever, my mind racing with 1,000 thoughts. Last night, Olivia told me she had an extra-long workout and crashed at her friend's place afterward. Everything inside me screamed that something was terribly wrong. When she came out of the shower, towel wrapped around her, smiling like nothing was wrong, I confronted her. Why is Tyler texting you about last night? I asked, trying to keep my voice even. Her face paled for half a second before she forced out a laugh. Oh my God, Liam. It's just gym humor. He probably means the workout was intense. Don't be weird. I wanted to believe her. God, I wanted to believe her. But my gut told me otherwise. I tried to brush it off, but the doubts ate away at me. So I did something I never thought I'd do. I hired a private investigator. At first, I felt ridiculous, like some paranoid, jealous boyfriend. But 2 weeks later, when the investigator slid an envelope across the table to me, I realized I wasn't paranoid. I was right. Inside were photos, timestamps, and detailed notes. Olivia had been sneaking off to Tyler's apartment. She wasn't the only one. Tyler had multiple women from the gym who were regulars at his place. The biggest bombshell? Tyler was married. And then the real gut punch. Tyler had a second apartment separate from his home, where he met up with Olivia and his other clients. His wife had no idea. I felt like throwing up. This was more than cheating. This was deliberate, calculated deception. And I wasn't going to let it slide. Instead of confronting Olivia, I played the long game. I wanted my revenge to be thorough. One first, I anonymously mailed the investigator's evidence to Tyler's wife, Mia. I wanted her to know the truth before he could spin any lies. Two next, I printed stacks of flyers, complete with explicit photos, dates, and screenshot of text between Olivia and Tyler, and labeled them serial cheater and manipulative predator. Avoid at all costs. Three, then, on a quiet Sunday night, I had a trusted friend plaster those flyers all over the gym, the locker rooms, treadmills, parking lot, bathroom mirrors. Everywhere. By Monday morning, there would be no hiding. The fallout. I wasn't there to witness it, but I heard the aftermath was legendary. Tyler's wife stormed into the gym that morning, screaming at him in front of staff and members. The gym fired him on the spot. Olivia? She came home shaking. She slammed the door, her face pale, hands trembling. Liam, I need to talk to you, she stammered, tears welling in her eyes. I folded my arms. Go ahead. It was just one time with Tyler. A mistake, she sobbed. I swear, Liam, it didn't mean anything. I let out a dark chuckle. Just one time. Reaching beside me, I pulled out the envelope of evidence, dropping it onto the table. Photos scattered everywhere. Her face went ghost white. You're not sorry, I said, voice cold as steel. You're just sorry you got caught. She begged for forgiveness, cried, pleaded, but it was too late.